Imagine waking up to the biggest news in human history. We are not alone. Scientists have just confirmed the discovery of an Earth-like planet, teeming with signs of life. But here's the kicker. This planet isn't just a distant dot in the sky. It has oceans, a breathable atmosphere, and something moving beneath its clouds. Just a few years ago, this would have sounded like science fiction. But today, thanks to cutting-edge telescopes and deep space probes, it's a reality. A world, light years away, showing undeniable signs of biological activity. The question is, what kind of life have we found? Are they simple microbes? Or are we looking at something far more intelligent? And here's where it gets even more mind-blowing. Scientists didn't just stumble upon this planet. They've been tracking strange signals, rhythmic pulses of energy, almost as if someone, or something, wanted to be found. Could this be the moment we've been waiting for? The first real evidence of extraterrestrial life? Buckle up, because in this video, we're diving deep into this extraordinary discovery, the scientific breakthroughs that led us here, and what this means for the future of humanity. Are you ready? Let's begin. For centuries, we've looked up at the stars and wondered, are we alone? That question has fueled countless space missions, scientific breakthroughs, and even the very foundation of science fiction. But now, thanks to one of the most powerful pieces of technology ever built, the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, we may finally have an answer. Launched in 2021, the JWST is more than just a telescope. It's a time machine. With its ability to peer across galaxies, scanning exoplanets in astonishing detail, it has given us the clearest look at distant worlds we've ever had. And then, one day, it found something incredible. A planet, nestled in the habitable zone of its star, brimming with conditions eerily similar to our own Earth. Scientists called it EXO 47b, but what they found next would change everything. Its atmosphere contained unmistakable signs of life. Oxygen, methane, and a chemical signature that shouldn't exist without biological processes. But that's not all. A signal, a repeating structured pulse, one that couldn't be explained by natural phenomena. Could it be artificial? The world held its breath as researchers scrambled to verify the data. What they found shattered expectations and set humanity on a new course. This wasn't just another planet. This was a world alive. And today, we're going to break it all down. The technology, the discovery, and the breathtaking implications of finding life beyond Earth. Because if we're not alone, what happens next? Finding another Earth isn't just difficult. It's like searching for a single grain of sand in a vast desert. Our galaxy alone has over 100 billion stars, and most of them have planets. But here's the problem. The vast majority of those planets are nothing like Earth. Some are massive gas giants, others are scorching hot, and many are frozen wastelands. Even when scientists do find rocky planets, there's another challenge. They're incredibly far away. The closest star system, Alpha Centauri, is more than 4 light-years away, which would take thousands of years to reach with today's technology. Most potentially habitable exoplanets are even farther, meaning we can't just send a spacecraft to take a closer look. To find these distant worlds, astronomers rely on powerful telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope. They use clever techniques to detect planets that are otherwise invisible to the naked eye. One method is called the transit method, where scientists observe tiny dips in a star's brightness caused by a planet passing in front of it. By studying these dips, They can determine the planet's size, orbit, and even some details about its atmosphere. Another method, the radial velocity technique, detects small wobbles in a star's movement caused by the gravitational pull of an orbiting planet. These tiny shifts in light reveal not only the presence of a planet, but also its mass and composition. Even with these advanced techniques, finding a planet truly like Earth is extremely rare. That's why the discovery of EXO 47b is such a big deal. Not only is it the right size and distance from its star to have liquid water, but its atmosphere contains something extraordinary: oxygen, methane, and complex organic molecules. These are all potential signs of life. But what kind of life could be out there? And what does this discovery mean for us? That's where things start to get even more exciting. EXO 47b is unlike anything we've ever seen before. Located 120 light-years away in the constellation of Cygnus, this newly discovered exoplanet orbits a sun-like star in what astronomers call the habitable zone, the perfect distance where liquid water can exist on its surface. It's slightly larger than Earth, with a diameter about 1.2 times bigger, meaning its gravity would feel almost the same as our own. The planet completes one orbit around its star in roughly 385 days, making its year eerily close to ours. But what truly sets EXO 47b apart is its atmosphere. Using the James Webb Space Telescope, scientists analyzed the light passing through the planet's atmosphere, revealing a stunning discovery: high concentrations of oxygen, methane, and carbon dioxide. These gases alone don't confirm life, but the specific balance of them suggests active biological processes. On Earth, oxygen and methane don't naturally coexist in large amounts for long. Methane breaks down quickly unless something, like living organisms, is constantly replenishing it. This means something on EXO 47b is creating these gases, and that's where things get interesting. The planet also appears to have vast oceans, possibly covering more than 70% of its surface. Just like Earth, these waters could be teeming with microbial life, or even more complex organisms. Recent observations suggest cloud formations that resemble weather patterns seen in our own atmosphere, hinting at a stable climate capable of supporting life long-term. Some areas may even have land masses, though scientists aren't yet sure if they are rocky continents or smaller island chains. But the most mysterious finding of all came when radio telescopes picked up a faint, repeating signal, a pattern too structured to be random. Could this be a natural phenomenon, or is it something more? If these signals are artificial, it would mean we've found not just life, but intelligent life. Scientists are working around the clock to decode them, knowing that if they hold meaning, this could be the most profound discovery in human history. With so many unanswered questions, one thing is clear: EXO 47b is no ordinary planet. It might be the first real evidence that life exists beyond Earth. And if so, we're about to step into a future we've only dreamed of. But what happens next? How do we make contact? And more importantly, should we? After months of relentless study, the findings about EXO 47b became even more astonishing. Scientists were already captivated by its atmosphere, oceans, and the strange repeating signals. But then came the breakthrough: a chemical signature that shouldn't exist without life. In one of the planet's densest cloud regions, the James Webb Space Telescope detected dimethyl sulfide, or DMS, a compound that, on Earth, is only produced by living organisms, particularly marine life like plankton. This was the strongest indication yet that something was alive on EXO 47b. As researchers scrambled to verify the data, another shocking discovery emerged. The strange radio signals, previously thought to be a natural occurrence, had an unmistakable pattern. a repeating sequence of prime numbers. Prime numbers, numbers divisible only by 1 and themselves, are considered a potential sign of intelligence because they don't occur in nature randomly. The signal wasn't just noise, it had structure, intent. It was as if something, or someone, was trying to be heard. At this moment, the scientific community and the entire world held its breath. If this was truly an artificial signal, it would mean that we are no longer the only known intelligent species in the universe. Humanity had spent centuries wondering if we were alone, and now we might finally have an answer. The implications were staggering. Were they trying to communicate? Did they know we were listening? And if we responded, what would happen next? Governments, space agencies, and top scientists from around the world rushed to analyze the findings. Some argued for immediate contact, while others feared the unknown. If an advanced civilization existed on Exo 47b, what were they like? Were they peaceful? Would they see us as equals, or would they view us as primitive? And the biggest question of all, have they already been watching us? For the first time in history, the search for extraterrestrial life had shifted from speculation to reality. The cosmos, once a vast and silent frontier, suddenly felt much smaller. The only question that remained, what do we do next? The discovery of Exo 47b has changed everything. What started as a routine scan of distant exoplanets turned into the most important finding in human history. A world 120 light-years away, eerily similar to our own, with vast oceans, a stable atmosphere, and chemical signatures that strongly suggest the presence of life. The James Webb Space Telescope, with its unprecedented ability to analyze distant planets, revealed something we never expected. Dimethyl sulfide, a compound that on Earth is only produced by living organisms. If that wasn't enough, the planet was also emitting a structured radio signal, a sequence of prime numbers, something no known natural phenomenon could explain. For centuries, we've asked the question, are we alone? Now, we might finally have an answer. The implications of this discovery are staggering. If life exists on Exo 47b, how advanced is it? Are we witnessing the early stages of evolution, or have we just discovered another intelligent civilization? And if they are intelligent, do they know about us? Have they been waiting for us to find them? The James Webb Space Telescope has proven to be more than just a tool for exploration. It has given us a glimpse into a universe far more alive than we ever imagined. But this is only the beginning. Scientists are now working around the clock to confirm these findings, decode the mysterious signals, and determine the best course of action. Do we try to make contact? Do we prepare for the unknown? One thing is certain. Humanity has just stepped into a new era. The search for life beyond. Earth is no longer just a dream. It is now a reality. And as we look up at the stars, one question remains. What happens next? This discovery raises more questions than answers, and we want to hear from you. Do you think we should try to contact whatever or whoever is out there? Or should we proceed with caution? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. You found this video fascinating. Make sure to check out our other deep dives into space exploration, from the mysteries of black holes to the search for habitable exoplanets. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on the latest discoveries from the cosmos. The universe is vast, mysterious, and full of possibilities. Who knows what we'll find next? Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.